Hello everyone. It is time for a new week of my wellness journey. It is Monday. I am out at Publix picking up our groceries for the week, getting back into the swing and kicking off yet another week of this journey that I am working toward. So it's been a good start so far. I've enjoyed the first few weeks of switching over kind of my mental process of losing weight and kind of relearning old habits into eating all foods, just tracking what I'm eating and monitoring and being conscious of choosing better foods rather than processed foods and that kind of stuff, and just tracking what I'm eating. I'm feeling better for sure. Like I said, I'm not really planning to share numbers unless it's milestones, but I'm getting close to my first milestone, and maybe that's something I'll be able to share by the end of this week or in next week's video, hopefully. But I'm already definitely losing some measurement inches, which is nice because I always start feeling better once I feel better in my clothes. That's always a huge first step for me, is starting to feel better in my clothes again, and I'm definitely at that point where I've been losing inches from all the, processed stuff that I was eating during Christmas time, all the sugar, all the treats. Without having that in my life, my body's just definitely feeling better. Which, you know what, it's Christmas, enjoy all those things for the time being. But once it's over, I'm always like ready to eat some vegetables. So it's felt good to eat some vegetables and not have that much sugar in my daily consumption. And my body is starting to feel better too. With that, I'm gonna go pick up groceries and I'll show you a haul when I get home. And here's the grocery haul for the week. So I got Mike some more white bread, so if he wants peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese, he can have his. I got myself some rye and pumpernickel bread for my avocado toast. The Cracker Barrel macaroni and cheeses were BOGO, and we really enjoyed these at the beginning of the pandemic, so got those for a treat at some point. Got super fresh popcorn because I had to ask them for it because they were bagging it behind the counter and putting on the label, so they had just popped it. So super fresh popcorn, some more of our favorite bagels, and then these were brand new. King's Hawaiian pretzel sliders. They're 100 calories per roll, but we love pretzel buns, so Hawaiian pretzel buns sound amazing. So I went ahead and got that, and some Swiss cheese and some ham so we can make little Sammys. Some American cheese for grilled cheese, and that's the dog cheese as I call it. That's what Foster gets his pills in. Mike requested some more Mio, so we got some Mio. The Splenda sweetener that I put into my coffee or my iced tea. Some Tostitos with spicy queso. These are so good. Very, very good, and they're kind of rare to find in the store right now, so when I see them, I just go ahead and pick them up and put them in the pantry because sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. These are my favorite spicy pistachios. I needed olive oil. I got Mike some more ice cream sandwiches, got myself some more yogurt, some veggie cream cheese. The Philadelphia cream cheese pretty much totally wiped out, but thankfully they had Tillamook. And then when we did for science with the Pop-Tarts last week, Mike said this is his favorite flavor and I've never had it. So he asked me to get some. He is currently...
They burned.
They burnt?
Yeah.
What'd you toast it at?
1.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I toasted the other ones at 1 and they were fine. Weird.
It wasn't going off for a while, was it?
No, it literally just went off.
Yeah.
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah, because the other ones the other day, I toasted it at 1 and it was totally fine. And then for science, I got this one. I have strawberries, avocados, tomatoes, cucumbers from my normal stuff. And then I got 2 Panera soups. I got broccoli cheddar and Southwest corn chowder and some saltines. So that's this week's haul. We've got 2 Green Chefs still to go, and then 1 meal delivery kit's coming on Wednesday. So we didn't need anything for dinner. We just needed snacks and lunch. So this is my lunch today. I made 2 little ham Sammys with those rolls, and I have half a bag of Miss Vicky's sea salt and vinegar chips left over from yesterday's lunch. We went to a little, I guess, a deli counter in Tampa, and my sandwich came with chips and I only ate half the bag. So I'm gonna have that and I'll show it to you in Carb Manager once I'm done. And there is dinner. It also comes with a little sauce to drizzle over top. Here's our bread. Smells yummy. So excuse Mo, he's running around vacuuming in the background, but here's what we have for today. So I had my little ham Sammys earlier, and I had half of a Pop-Tart, the s'mores Pop-Tart. It was delicious. So that was my lunch, 540 calories, and then dinner. I put myself as 3/4 of a serving. I think we each had, of course I put in a serving. Maybe I should recalculate this. Let me recalculate this. Okay, I actually did the math, and that's what we end up with for a third of the serving. So there's a whole other serving in there for lunch. So I'm looking at that. Oh gosh, no, it's all messed up. Oh no, I got one put on there for breakfast. Let's remove that. Okay, now we should be good. What did you just see? Did my phone cast a shadow? So anyway, that's what we're looking at for the day. Definitely a yogurt in my future. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. Putting on my shoes to do a Peloton ride. So I already have my water all ready. I'm gonna do a 20-minute 90s ride with Christine. Christine and Cody are pretty much my two favorites. And it just depends on what mood I'm in. Cody is obviously very funny and distracts you with stories. Christine and I have very similar music tastes, so I pretty much love all of her playlists. She's a little more motivational, a little more introspective. And so if I'm in the mood for introspective but great playlist, Christine. And Cody and I have a lot of similar music tastes too, but he's on the pop side and she's on more the rock side. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. 20-minute ride today. See you guys once it's over.
Hello and welcome. I'm Christine and we have a 90s ride. I hope that you can tell that without you looking at the title by my waterfall ponytail and my blue eyeshadow.
It's not working.
Drop your head and close your eyes. Just right. I care that you go faster than this and you feel like you can. 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. 30 seconds. Roller babe. Jack's fan. Fireman Dan, I see you. I'm going for it in 7. Bring it down, volume up. In the 60s, please take your water, fix your hair. In 20 seconds. You bag it, you can carry it.
Workout is complete. It was a good one. Now it's time to shower and have some lunch. So here's today's lunch. I did avocado toast with a little feta cheese on top, my caprese salad, one slice of just plain fresh mozzarella, and the buja snack mix. That's how I presume you say it. So you guys saw me make this in last week's vlog, and it's the same stuff, just a different piece of bread. Well, I'm done with work for the day, and tonight's dinner's a little bit of a makeshift thrown together thing because I had plans to make us our green chef, and then Mike was like, I have a hockey game. So he's leaving here probably another 30 minutes or so. So I didn't have time to make dinner. So I am having breakfast for dinner. Okay, so I've got my everything bagel with veggie cream cheese, 2 pieces of leftover bacon, and then I'm trying out this Purely Elizabeth collagen protein oats, blueberry walnut, and it comes with a little nut butter to go on top. We'll see if it's any good. I microwaved it, so we're gonna find out, but that is dinner tonight. Okay, so my verdict on the Purely Elizabeth collagen protein oats. I've had the nut butter before and I knew it wasn't sweet at all. So I'm not surprised, but this has 0 sweetness to it at all. The ingredient says it has coconut sugar. If you're someone who likes sweet oatmeal, this is not gonna do it for you. It was very healthy. The ingredients are very healthy. Flavor, not really there. I ended up adding some of my monk fruit sweetener. So I added some of this just to get it to a more palatable flavor. And obviously, you know, I'm used to eating a lot of sugar right now, so I'm not used to having no sugar. It'd be fine if it wasn't just like a sugar bomb like Quaker Oats, but it needs some sort of extra sweetness to it. So would not buy that again, but we'll see if the other flavor's better. But blueberry walnut did not get a thumbs up from me. Okay, so that's where I am for the day. I still have almost 400 calories left. Don't know what I'm gonna have later, but I'll have some sort of snack and probably a yogurt later. And that was lunch. And that was dinner. So there you go. That's where I'm at for the day. So good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm in the office in order to do an MK fit today, and this eyeball is freaking out. Eye is panicking at the moment, so I'm gonna go wash out my eye. I've got something in it. I got some dust or something in it. And then I'm going to I can't film. All right, we're just gonna do this for a moment while it figures itself out. I'm gonna be a pirate. That is my my Xbox screen name is PirateLiz instead of DiscoLiz. So anyway, once my eye figures itself out, I'm gonna do an MK Fit 80s workout. So let's go do it.
3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, deep cuts. Good. 3, 2, 1, get up. Get the side.
Alright, make a bone markers because I can't do it on carpet. What she's doing, I can't do it on carpet.
3, 2, 1. Stupid tree.
Get the ab workout.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. This is weird, but it's happening. You got it. This is so awkward.
For the record,
Thanks for getting
she looks silly doing it too. It's not for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 1, 2, cut down. Yes, 3, 2, 1. We stand. Finish it. Hut, hit, hut, hit, and 1. Awesome, you know what to do. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, because why not? Support my channel, it means the world to me. Thank you to all of my patrons. Thank you to all of my challenge participants.
Whew. That was a very good workout. That was a very good one. That one was tough, but in a good way. Let my heart rate come down a little bit. When I was in dance back in the day, in like my later middle school years and my early high school years, my dance studio obviously did a recital at the end of the year, and we had group levels, and you kind of graduated through those levels. I was in the juniorettes for a long time, and that was like your middle school level, and the seniorettes were mostly high schoolers, and I think there were like a superettes that were like upper elementary school, and you kind of got selected to be in those groups. Pretty much every year, the superettes, the juniorettes, and the seniorettes, and then probably some other people were thrown in, and we did a finale. I think my first year in it was the year we did a big like river dance finale, and I believe that was my first year. I believe I was in 7th grade, and we did a river dance finale because river dance was everywhere. It was super popular. And we basically just watched the videos and copied the moves. Obviously we weren't Irish tap dancers, but we were tap dancers, and we were able to copy the moves as best we could in tap form. And so we literally just watched the DVD and we stole moves directly from the DVD. And that's the first year. I'm sure there were finales before that, but that was the first year I was involved, so that's the first one I really remember. But we brought the house down every single time we did it. And we got asked to perform it everywhere because Riverdance was so popular, right? So we were like performing all over town for the next year. Like everywhere wanted to book us to come do our Riverdance routine. And we got standing ovations at the end of the recital when we did it. And it was quite the workout. It was a long number. It was a lot. It was fun. We loved it. It was amazing. It was a really great number. Because of that, my dance studio owner felt like she had to live up to that every year after that. And how do you live up to a routine that was getting standing ovations and got asked to perform everywhere, right? So her solution was to start doing kick lines. Whatever finale number she planned, it always ended in a kick line. Because the Irish one, we had like these kick jumps, which I know I can't do anymore, but I'll attempt to demonstrate for you. This type of move, but our legs were like up here because we were actually talented dancers and not someone who hasn't danced in a really long time. So like we would switch our feet and click our heels as we did them. So it was like this because we were fit children and dance all the time. So our legs could do that. So it was impressive, and she's like, how am I gonna fix this? I know, I'll do a kick line every year. It became a running joke because it was like each year she had to add more and more and more to the kick routine in order to make it more impressive. We started off maybe like my 8th grade year doing maybe 20 kicks at the end of a routine, like everyone in a line doing kicks. But then the next year, you gotta do more. You can't just do 20 kicks in a line. So the next year we're doing fan kicks, and we're doing these kind of kicks, this direction, and then in a line just doing like the Rockettes kicks until the end. And so that routine was bringing back memories of those finales. Because once we rehearsed them, obviously you have to do it over and over and over, and we would just be dying. We would just be dying at the end of rehearsal for the finale, because those last couple years when she was adding as many kicks as possible, it's like, I just did 50 kicks and now we have to do the whole routine again. And it's like a 5-minute long routine ending in all those kicks. It was a lot. We did a Fosse themed finale. We did a patriotic themed finale. I'm gonna assume that was the finale of 2002. Based on everything that was happening in the US, I'm gonna assume that was 2002. And then we did my last year, it was like a big band finale. I was in a sing group with the seniorettes, ending in a kick line. Everything ends in a kick line. So anyway, that's my little story. That's what that was reminding me of. Obviously my kicks are not what they used to be. My right leg has always been the flexible one. I used to be able to do a split on my right leg, and I can still get close, but I'm not into a split anymore. My left leg has never been able to do a split. My left leg is dumb. It doesn't know. It doesn't know how to do it. But my right leg was the flexible one. My left leg, I could actually at least fake it. Now it's like, those are the days. Those are the days. So here's today's lunch. I've got 2 little ham sammies. I've got some cucumber with tahini and some fresh mozzarella. Some just with salt and olive oil, and then 2 with the glaze that I got that's so delicious. So, and this is what it looks like on the tracker. 616 calories. Oh, I need to add my olive oil, so it'll be a little higher than that. And here is dinner. So I left out the tomatoes because they were just raw and didn't do anything to them. So I figured we probably wouldn't love it like that. So I left those out. We can add some if we want. And then we've got some extra sauce on the side. There it is. It's Thursday. Let's make a different lunch today. I'm gonna make a little bit of a Greek omelet, Mediterranean omelet. Let's do it. So I'm starting off with measuring my sun-dried tomatoes. I've got 15 grams. Let's do this. Okay, so there is my Greek Mediterranean scramble, 1 piece of toast, and my little salad. This scramble Turned out so good. Super, super good. Highly recommend. So hey guys, it is Thursday evening. I did not work out today. I woke up and I was very sore from that workout yesterday. I told you guys that was a good workout. It was very ab heavy and very quad heavy, and I am feeling it today. That was an intense one in the best way. It was super fun to do. Didn't feel like a ton of work while you were doing it, but you knew, you're like, oh, this is hurting. This is doing something. So I woke up very sore. So I took today off from working out, but I'm planning to do some sort of workout tomorrow. And then right now I'm getting ready to order Chipotle from Uber Eats because Mike is off at the Hard Rock. If you saw my weekly vlog, you already know that. I think I'm gonna order some Chipotle. It's probably gonna go over my calories. I'll do the calorie calculator and try to get as close to my calories as possible. But this is one of those things where, again, I'm not in a super strict diet because I'm not trying to lose weight as fast as possible. I'm just trying to lose weight gradually. So I'm trying to do more of this kind of thing where when my brain is like, hey, Chipotle sounds really good, and I'm not gonna go wild, I'm just gonna get Chipotle and let my brain have what it wants, but as a every once in a while thing rather than all the time. Will it mean I might not see a drastic drop on the scale this weekend? Probably. If it means that I will eventually hit my goal weight and stay there, I'm all for it. So I did have a topic I wanted to discuss quickly before I sign off, and that is for work. We had to, since I am a full-time employee now, we were able to order some items that have the work logo on it, and basically they're like, here, pick some items and we'll order it for you, like, you know, just as a welcome gift kind of thing. And so I went on the site, and the first thing is like a button-down official shirt that everyone has. They warned me that the sizing is not generous, the shirt is not stretchy, so most likely if you're debating, size up rather than sizing down. So they sent a size chart with these shirts, and they had women's shirts and men's shirts, and I'm sure a lot of you understand out there as ladies that women's cut t-shirts are very difficult. But I went by the sizing chart and I had to get a 2XL. Bust was the only measurement they gave. That's the only measurement that was on there, and based on my bust measurement I had to get a double extra large. So then I went to the website that had the apparel that we were allowed to pick 2 items from anything on the website that we wanted. They had women's sizes and men's sizes again. I ended up picking a polo shirt because I figured that's something that I might wear to a work event at some point, and I picked like a pullover, basically like a rain jacket, because I figured probably not cold enough that I'll ever work an event that needs a jacket, but a rain jacket might be good in Florida. So the rain jacket, not bad. It was in unisex sizes, so I went ahead and got a large, because usually a unisex fit might be too large, but it's very rare for it to be too small. But then came the polo shirts. Now, I figured I needed to order a ladies cut because the men's cut polos would probably be really strange fit, like the sleeves probably too long on me, all of these things. And I went looking for a size chart. And this is an apparel company, and nowhere on their website did they have a size chart. Not a single size chart. And the catch is that if this doesn't fit, I can't return it because they print it with our logo on it, so they don't take returns because our logo is printed on it. Tell me this isn't a racket. I feel like this is a racket. I just had to guess, and I guessed an extra large because there's no size chart and it's a women's shirt. So I could have needed the double XL just like the other shirt, but it was 2 different companies. So I have no clue. I guessed an extra large. All of this is coming to a point. This process, I'm really working with myself on the way my brain works through things and kind of the way I talk to myself, and it's making me realize a lot of ingrained negativity that if you aren't a certain size that you've just dealt with your entire life, like the connotation of small versus large. If it's French fries, the large is the good thing, right? But when it's a shirt size, large, extra large, double extra large, those have negative connotations. And it's kind of shocking to me we wouldn't have more vanity sizing. Like they wouldn't come up with a new way of titling shirt sizes to get around that, because at this stage I'm pretty sure I'm close to the average female size. Let's see what the current average female size is. I'm 5'4", which is the average American height. As of at least 2018, which is when this article was from, I'm sure I could find a more modern one, but that's when this article is from. The average size for American women was 16 to 18 for pant size, and I am a size 16 currently. Even when I lose a bunch of weight, I think the smallest size I've worn as an adult was a size 10. I think that's what I was when I was like 40 pounds lighter than I am now. I was a size 10. When I was doing keto and I got down to like the 160s, I was still a size 14. So here's the thing. Why is the average American size for a woman an extra large? That's where my brain is going to. Like so much of my life, I have worn a size large, a size extra large, or had to go up to a double XL or a triple XL in women's sizes in order to fit into something. How much of that has like affected my psyche? Because there's some embarrassment factor. If you're shopping and you have to pick up an extra large or a double extra large, there's a little bit of you that's like, oh, like, I hope no one like sees me going in, like I have all my extra larges, like I hope no one judges me for this. And that's weird. Like that's messed up that we are in that system, that I feel like that when I'm the average. I know it's the fashion industry. I know fashion industry is not the real world. I know the fashion industry as a whole is very much catered to a very certain body type and a very certain body composition. But, you know, shopping at like Target, these other stores, that's not high fashion. I shouldn't have to pick up an extra large. Like, it's just one of those little slights that I'm in this like weird in between where I'm not plus size, but yet I'm an extra large, you know? Like it's in this weird middle ground. I'm sure there's a whole other level to this for women who shop in plus sizes and have to go to a separate section to shop. And I'm sure that does a whole mental number as well that I haven't had to experience. Even that realm, I know enough about that realm to know. I couldn't even do some nicer terms in the plus size. To the market that actually caters to plus size women, they are still measured in extra larges. Why? Why? I'm using Target for the example because Target is typically where I see a plus size section. Target has their own brands for their plus size, and their brands are 0X, 1X, 2X, 3X, and so on. Yes, they took out the L, but we all know what the X means. I don't have a solution. I don't know what they should call it instead, but it's just wild. And it's these little things that get in your head, and that's what I think about. This is what like attacks me on a daily basis. And so I'm trying to bring up more of these topics to talk with you guys so that if you haven't thought about them and thought about rewiring your brain to not care about these things, that I can help you do it, because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to unravel all these things in my brain that have added up over the years and to try to get myself out of the mindset of caring. That was my rant for the day. I'm gonna go finish work, wait for Gustavo to bring my Chipotle. I did go ahead and do my math. My Chipotle bowl that I ordered, I did not go for a diet bowl. They didn't have salad bowls offered on Uber Eats. I'm assuming because they're worried about it arriving like all wilted and everything. So I did order just a standard burrito bowl, and I did the math, and my bowl is going to be 885 calories. Not that bad for the bowl, but I did get chips and guac. So that'll put me over my calories for the day, but since my lunch was under 500 calories, I won't be crazy over. So I'll still be fine for the week. I'm not that worried about it because, again, I'm not trying to be that restrictive on myself. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna make it through one day at a time. I'm gonna get there eventually, slow and steady. That's how we're doing it. So I will see you guys when my food arrives.
All right, well, my Uber Eats arrived. I got my chicken bowl and I got chips and guac.
All right, guys, I'm about to do a No BS Active upper body workout. Let's do it. Okay, workout is complete. I am still not sure how I feel about No BS Active. So I went on Facebook to see if the Facebook group still existed to at least have some community aspect. And it looks like they deleted the Facebook group. That's disappointing because there's no community aspect to it anymore. One of the big perks of it before was that you could do a workout and then everyone would be commenting on it and you could all kind of encourage each other and kind of laugh with each other about stuff that happened during the workout. And Whitney and Jess were there in the comments, so like you could talk to them essentially. And now that it's the app and the website, there's no community aspect to it. Part of what made No BS Active fun was it was hanging out with them and working out with a few friends. I'm still gonna give it a little more time because the workout was really good. It was a Tabata style workout, so we did each one of the movements you saw me do. We did that 6 times, so 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 6 reps of each one. So it was a good workout. My arms are burning because I went back to the 5-pound weights instead of 3-pound weights, and I probably should have stuck with a 3 because I haven't worked out in a while. I'll give it more time. We'll see.
Okay, here's today's lunch. I've got 2 pieces of bacon, avocado toast with some lemon pepper, my chili flakes, and feta cheese. Mike hates avocado toast. I've got some fresh mozzarella, and I made like a creamy Greek dressing for my cucumbers today. I'm out of olives and did not feel like tomatoes today. So Jersey Mike's night. So I got the turkey mini with all the good toppings. Mine is 650 calories. I did their nutritional calculator, 650 calories. All right guys, well it is late Friday night and that means it is the end of this week's wellness journey. So I hope you guys had a good week. Keep me posted with your progress and I'll see you guys again next week.